Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of our April 2022 Bloons Tower Defense tournament. Tower Defense 6 tournament. Right. Anyway, let's just crack right on. We're going to hit up the rules. Little bit thing, couple thing, good have. Yes, this is going to be a great episode. I can't talk. This is a best of 3 style. No monkey knowledge. We do have to make sure that it's an even playing field. The heroes people are allowed to have are Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, Open Greenfoot. No instant monkeys, no instant abilities, no Paragon Towers. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be great. We're keeping it. We're keeping the audio, whatever. Deep breath, breathe with me. Amazing. Okay, on the left side we have PyroMusical, Blue Ocean Gacha. On the right side we have CreaperKiler and Cow. Right now I'm seeing 2 Open Greenfoots. That's interesting. No shift of money here. Nothing super fancy, but just right off the bat with Open Greenfoot. Excellent choice. I love Open Greenfoot. Was it Wolf Spirit? Wolf Seeking Spirit? Whatever. The Briar Patch, the way to make money. Like a really good all-rounder hero, for sure. Absolutely, without a question. So we have PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha on the left. Like I said, still stick with Open. I see Gwendolyn on the right for CreaperKiler and Cow. So this is going to be interesting. Keeping it kind of steady. I'm seeing some bit of leggy issue on the left side. Actually on the right side as well for the video. So maybe a little weirdness or something. And probably nothing really. Things are moving along fairly neatly. A little bit of life loss for PyroMusical, Blue Ocean Gacha. I'm actually kind of amazed I'm not seeing any snipers. That's actually something I was actually expecting because this is a fairly open map and you can cram a bunch of snipers in a corner, get some work done. Alright, a bunch of money's just changed hands to PyroMusical. I wonder if we're going to see a banana farm immediately. The strats we've been... Yep, there we go. A banana farm round 6. Holy crap, that's early. These two seem to have either a very tight understanding of how the map dynamic works, or something. I don't know, but seeing an economic structure round 6 is mind-boggling to me. It's just amazing. It's weird. It's weird. It's amazing. I'm not used to it. Whatever. Anyway, let's just keep going forward, shall we? Open Greenfoot doing some very serious work here. Very proper work for both teams now that they have the Thorn Patch, Briar Patch. I can't think of the name of the thing, but it's the little thorn pile. I got all the way to Thorn Pile and I can't think of the name of the ability. Gwendolyn's... Actually, is that really Gwendolyn or is that just a different Open Greenfoot with a different skin? You know what? That could be just a different Open Greenfoot with a different skin. I didn't get a good look on the right side. At the very bottom. It looks like Gwendolyn to me, but that might not be correct. A little bit of life loss on the left side. Lives can always be regenerated. They're just another piece of commodity. It's another resource you have to manage. A little bit of life loss in the beginning isn't that big of a deal. Must be Gwendolyn, because that range is... Well, the wave looks like it is the same ability. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Okay, 2 banana farms on the right side. A little bit of life loss as well, not that big of a deal. But now we're going to start to see some... Oh, it is an Open Greenfoot. Oh, my mistake. Cripes, I did another recording where I was like, Gwendolyn, 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 and nope. Yeah, the totem should have been a dead giveaway in the other video as well. Stay tuned. You're going to see another video where I keep calling that hero Gwendolyn, but it is Open Greenfoot straight up with a different skin. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Okay, a little bit of Druid action on the left side. We've seen the Druid combo with Open Greenfoot in the other singles tournament as well, and that worked out really well specifically for PyroMusical and Hydra, who gave that a try as well. It worked out nice. You get the Pop Lost, you get the 004, 003, right around there, and the Druids start working off of each other. It works out pretty awesomely. Looks like we're seeing some good maintenance. Wave around 15 on the left, round 22 on the right. So PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha are a little bit ahead of the curve economically. Not too bad. That definitely doesn't spell gloom or doom for the other team, though. Oh, what was removed? My goodness, it moved so quickly. I don't think anything was removed. I think the prompt for removal was there, but nothing else. Not really too sure. Not too sure. Okay, 3 banana farms on the right. Sniper, yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I'm very confident the very top, the very corners, and the very bottom middle of this map, you can get a bunch of snipers going on, and they can hit anything. So the bouncing bullets are pretty baller. The shrapnel shots are pretty good based on angling. Oh, lot you can do. Lot you can do, for sure. A little bit of a pause on that left side there. I kind of feel like what's happening is Blue Ocean Gacha is just shoveling Pyro all the money. And what I'm hoping to see is a proper swing back. So right now, Pyro's building up as much of an economy as he can. And then hopefully that'll swing right back and give right back to Blue to get his hero and a bunch of stuff that he's got going on. But we'll have to just wait and see. Another banana farm on the right side. That's 4 for Team CreaperKiler and Cow. They're doing pretty darn well with those open Greenfoots, for sure. 2 of them really make a difference. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's working out very nicely. A couple of reds getting through on that left side for PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha. Couple lives here and there. Not really a big deal. Really. It's not really the biggest deal. With both these players ecoing this early, I would be really interested to see how this goes. Now, just to be clear, this is the first match, round 3. So whoever wins this is going to move on to the next. So PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha have won a round. CreaperKiler and Cow have won a round. So it's a 1-1. And we're looking for whoever's going to win this one's going to move on to the next. Lots of economy early on. This is crazy. We have a bank already on the left side. Banks are pretty great. Banks are pretty great. You get a bit of an interest on top of the production that happens. Time it right, you can make a lot of coin out of that. I was going to say cash. I don't know why I changed it to coin. No stealth detection on the left side. So I wonder how they're going to handle that. Maybe a monkey village or something? On the right side, we've got snipers. So that's how CreaperKiler and Cow have handled that. Oh, a little bit of bleed. A little bit. Not the worst. Not the worst thing that's going on. Yeah, okay. Good recovery on that right side. A little bit of life loss on the left. An engineer. Interesting. That's an interesting take. I wonder how that's going to pan out. The turrets might be great. The balloon traps are good. They're a neat way to make extra money if you need it. A little bit extra coin. Works out in the end. We have, count them, 2, 4, 7 farms on the right. The 1 bank on the left. Starting to see some of these druids turn into 101s, 102s, something like that. They're starting to come in their own. Really, yeah, 002. Yep, that makes sense. I'm still confused because I don't see any camo detection. Engineers can't detect camo either. So... oh, a little bit of AFK action on the right side, no big deal. CreaperKiler and Cow are 7 rounds ahead of PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha anyway. So this kind of evens it up a bit more. Not that big of a deal. Oh, do I see a ninja? Yep, okay, so there's a ninja going on with counter-espionage. The way I understand that is everything the ninja hits, it will lose its camo. And then the druids can just hammer down and just annihilate it. And that works out pretty nicely because open Greenfoot actually does benefit ninja monkeys, considering they're magical. Okay, so now we're going to start to see multiple banks coming online. So with the proceeds from 1 bank, you can build a bank. And now 2 banks, you can build another bank. Another 2 banks, and then 4 banks, 8 banks. You get the idea. It scales up very nicely. How much money you need. Another nice stipend from Blue Ocean Gacha, trying to feed Pyro to get that ninja looking better. Yeah, counter espionage or counter intelligence 020. What you need now is a much faster fire rate. Yep, so now we're seeing that again. The 120. We're starting to see an increase that top line. So what is it? Faster throw, double throw, quadruple throw, 16 throw? Like, I mean, it just goes absolutely crazy after a while. Very expensive, but it's a really neat way to deal with a bunch of balloons. And, okay, the engineer down at the bottom saved everyone on the left side. Progress is resuming on the right side. CreaperKiler has returned. The bank strat is interesting. Looks like we've got the ceramic cracker, or whatever that's called, on that sniper on the right side. That's going to do some very serious damage against heavier balloons. And of course that ninja in play on the left side. We're seeing a proper clean out. That engineer is saving a couple of lives here. That's worth it. Heck, even a dart monkey down there would have been a good call. Like anything. Oh, okay. That monkey also has nails. What is that? Embiggened nails? Enlarged nails? Something like it deals much more damage. Okay, a little bit of pause here. You know what? CreaperKiler and Cow took care of the Moab round. I didn't even notice it. They just cleaned it out. We're going to see it come up with PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha on the left side, though. So we'll still get to see the action. It's just, honestly, a lot for me to keep track of. Monkey Ace, that's an interesting call. Probably going to see it as a 203 or something with the never miss targeting or something. That's probably what I would expect. That would be a really good all-rounder to get stuff figured out and see what's going on. The only real issue is no stealth detection. You can train it with stealth detection. I think or maybe I'm thinking the helicopter. I don't remember now that I'm thinking about it. I just don't remember. 8 banana farms on the right side. 8 banana farms. Yeah, that's the count, sorry. I don't know why that jumped into my head, but it's super duper did. If you ask me right now, I'd like to kind of give a little bit of a forecast. Who's going to win? No idea. Strong economy from both teams is always really impressive. But I don't really have a clean indicator as to what or how far this is going to go. Okay, yep, 003, 004. That's about what I'd expect. Ooh, that's a bit of bleed through. Those nails, those pins, or whatever they're called, really helped out with the engineer. That worked out brilliantly on the left side. Not really too much of a problem with the Moab. Those druids need upgrades, though. Hard thorns and the lightning bolts are critical, I think. Also, we're starting to see a little bit of a stagnation in economic growth on that left side. Right side has 8, 10, 9 banana farms. And left side only has 2, opting for the heavier aircraft. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is all going to pan out. This is dangerous, yeah, on that left side. There's a lot of stuff that's getting past the main line of defense, which has me a little nervous. Right side, we're seeing a tack launcher or tack layer, tack factory, whatever those are called, an alchemist monkey, a sniper, a monkey village. We're starting to see more comprehensive defense in other areas. So that's cool to see as well. Ninja monkey getting a little bit of upgrades. And there you go. Okay, a monkey village. I was waiting to see that on the left side. So faster fire rate and camo detection is critical. Actually, did they sell the ninja on the left side? Looks like they did. Probably to afford the monkey village. But that thing needs camo detection on the quick fast. Because right now, PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha have no way to detect any amount of camo. They got nothing. I think they're probably safe for like 2 more rounds before camo shows up. Hard to tell, hard to say. Right side starting to see some real economic development. Yeah, the trick for this duos tournament really seems to have been make sure you get the eco in as early as possible. That really seems to be the takeaway. Yeah, with that monkey village, it's looking like it's going to be a really hard deal for a lot of stuff to get past. I wonder how well that's going to work against, like, DDTs. Something that's a lot faster. Oh, little Moab action on the right side. Round 53. Not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Handled pretty nicely. Big chunk of change coming through from the banks. 2 more banks coming online. Bunch of lightning upgrades. Yep, those druids are now absolutely a force to be reckoned with, without a question. Is that going to be the only solution that team's going to need? No. There's going to be too much volume at one point, it's going to be problematic. But it is nice to see the mortars on each of the bottom corners of that left side. Round 50 coming up for that left side as well. We're going to start to see a little heavier action. Let's see how well the druids work out. Talk about the... Oh, another druid going in. Let's talk about that right side a little bit. Looking pretty solid. Lots of money, lots of farms, lots of very strong growth. I wonder what the next big purchase is going to be. And the Moabs that show up on the left side are almost vaporized immediately. They barely made it halfway through that top pillar. Pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. Those snipers on the right side are also doing amazing work. Amazing work. Yeah, the Alchemist Monkey and the Monkey Village definitely paying off. Worth their weight in gold? Money? Worth their weight in money. How about that? It kind of looks like Bluish and Gacha is starting to build up his own farming system on the left side as well. I'm waiting to see, like, really big purchases. Oh, I think, you know what, I bet you any money on the left side, saving up for Pop Loss, the 004 of the Druid. Now, we're on wave 60 on the right. I don't even see the big guy yet. And you want to know why? I'm very confident they got the Moab Crusher ammo, or whatever it's called. Moab Disable, yep. Done deal on the right side. They've completed wave 60. That doesn't make them the winners, but that does give us a good, clear indication of what's to come. Left side round 55, wave 55 I've been calling it, wave 61 on the right. That aircraft is a really interesting choice. Now that we've seen it a couple of rounds, I don't know if I really agree with it. Without the Never Miss, I'm always hesitant on building an aircraft. But it is extra damage on the field. It can't be that bad, right? Yep, more farms going in for Blue Ocean Gacha. On the right side, what? 2/3 of all the buildings are economic? That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. Tac Factory's looking good as a 014. 013, something like that. And I think those spikes will actually stick around for a while, unless I'm thinking of the wrong track. There is a track that tax will actually... Piles of tax will actually stick around 1 extra round. And there's another one that'll stay like 3 rounds? Or almost permanently or something? I forgot how that's phrased. Okay, we got some ceramic reinforced Moabs on the right side. Wave 69? 64? 60? That was 64. Yeah, no problem. Very well done. Okay, something just got removed. Oh! The water gets drained out. Okay, that's what you're getting when you pay for 1,000. Then I wonder if you could put any ships in that water. I haven't been able to play this map myself, but when I chose it for the tournament, I was like, this could be some good cooperation. I probably should have done the split vertically instead of horizontally, but meh, that's okay. Seeing a lot of strong economy. Wave 59 on the left. Now wave 60. Let's see how they deal with the big red meanie. Done. Just gone. Oof. My goodness. Alright. Let's see how far this goes. So right now we've got strong economy on both sides. We have a very particular strat on how this is playing out to deal with the big guys. I don't know if I have a preference or anything. This is really where it comes down to is I don't have the slightest idea who's going to win. Probably for the better. I'm delightfully surprised, because when I get the videos from each of the players, I literally put them side by side. I do the audio recording as I'm watching them for the first time. So after I watch this and I record this, I'll be rendering it, and then I'll immediately go to Challenge, update the bracket, and then I'll go to Discord and I'll be like, hey, this team won, move on to the next thing. So I have a pretty good turnaround time. Whenever I get the messages and I get the videos, try to knock those out. Round 68 on the left, round 63 on the left, round 68 on the right. Both these teams are still over 100 lives. So like I said, you take a couple of hits in the early game, it's really not that big of a deal. Lives are just another resource. And we're starting to see some serious upgrades on those druids on the left. Also, a very serious economic growth on the right. Seeing some preemptive monkey villages. Those monkey villages are most likely going to turn into monkeyolopolises, which will replace all of the... Oh, a little bit on the left there. That got a little scary. The monkeyolopolis will replace all of the banana-producing structures and just kick out like a crate and be like, here's all the stuff. Benefit is it frees up all the area for you to build more stuff. So it works out pretty nice. More aircraft on the left side. Right side, I don't think I'm seeing a ton of new stuff. Just more economic growth. I'm not seeing any mortars, I'm not seeing any aircraft, any helicopters, not more snipers. I'm not really seeing anything new. So most likely just a bunch of upgrades. And don't forget, because this is a duos match, I don't see the other player's screen. I'm only seeing one player's screen of the team. Yeah, that left side is pretty locked on. Same with the right. I don't know what's going to have to be summoned to break both these teams' defenses. Actually, what's most likely going to happen is the game is just going to freeze after hitting wave 400 or something. And the game's just going to be like, you know what? I'm done playing with you. This isn't working. This isn't working for me anymore. Things looking pretty solid for both sides. Lots of economy. Yeah, lots of economy for both sides. These guys, both these teams have this map like on lock. So I don't really know what to commentate. I mean, it feels like they both have this all very figured out, which is interesting. Or at least they both put in a bunch of practice is probably more accurate, because what I ask for is after about a week, I ask for the best run, whatever the best run video was. So if you tried it, let's say 20 times, and the 15th try was the best, I just want that 15th video. And I don't need to know how many attempts. So you can try it as many times as you want, but that's kind of the idea of the tournament. Kind of keeps it really informal and nice. And like I said, I give you a full week. We've been sometimes doing a little bit more, like a week, 9 days, like right around there. That's been working out pretty well. Everyone's been able to get me their videos pretty on the quick fast. Okay, I do actually notice an Alchemist Monkey in the upper right. I also noticed some more Freezy Boys in the upper right. Seems like a Sniper's getting an upgrade on the bottom middle on the right side. So there are some serious improvements going on that right side. Left side, big red... I didn't even get to talk about it. It just poof, gone. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of money getting sloshed about between both these teams. Wave 77 on the right, wave 69 on the left. Man, those druids on the left are just going crazy. Seems like more economy is being placed on the right. Trying to squeeze out every bit of land you possibly can. That was actually another thing that I look out when I see maps, is one of the things I also want to make sure is it's not completely open. Like, you either have to pay to unlock some land, or there's just not a ton of land. that forces players to be a bit more creative with the land they have. It either forces them to get a 005 monkey village to free up some space, or just try to do something else to try to get money going on. So like even snipers. Snipers are a way to make money. The Navy of, I think they're the Buccaneers, the Monkey Buccaneers. That's a way to get money. As I said before, the traps of the engineers are a way to make money. There's a couple of other ways to make like some loose cash. Even the druids have an ability to make money. So there's ways to get cash. It's just not as straightforward as build a monkey banana farm and just go to town that way. So, important thing to note. And now we're going to see a massive sell-off on the left side there. Yep, that turned into a 250 for PyroMusical. Heck of an investment. But what you do get is something called, what is it, the Imf Loan or something? Normally what happens is you get a $10,000 loan that you have to pay back, which is great for investing into your economy, getting a little bit of extra cash earlier. Now, I think the ability is called Monkeynomics, and you never have to pay it back. So every time that button is pushed on PyroMusical's side on the left, 10,000 bucks, no questions asked. That can really help out. Yeah, pretty incredibly. And also the building generates its own money, so that also helps. Looks like a little bit of a ramp up on that left side for defenses. On the right side, I'm starting to see more of the banana factories or whatever those are called. What is that? A 400? The factory looking things on the right side? I think that's a 400 anyway. Gosh, I've been talking about economics for quite a while. Completely forgot about what's going on. Massive waves coming on the left side. We see two of the reds. And the second I say that, one of them gets popped. And it's just, yeah, it's just cascading like crazy from here on that left side. Both teams look like they have it on lock. I haven't seen any life loss. I haven't seen anything that comes through that it's like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we're going to lose everything. Things are moving along pretty progressively, pretty nicely. More engineers on that lower left side. I think I count 2 more engineers, actually. Bottom middle, mortars. I see some mortars in the upper right. Mortars are great, especially because both lines converge at a single point. That really helps out. Golly, there's just so much happening. I'm just actually just staring at this like, ugh, and I'm just having such a hard time keeping up. But that's good. We got 2 skilled teams. They're moving with purpose. What's not to like, right? Moabs come in. Moabs get rinsed. There's just nothing to it. Round 84 on the right. They're dealing with quite a bit of stuff, but there's enough frost monkeys in there that is just really slowly conga lining. Like, it's just taking its time. It's working out very well on the right side with those frost monkeys. It's a good strategy. I really need to use them and glue monkeys more often. I admit, I do not, but that's more of a me thing. Methane? Me thing? Okay. Doesn't matter. But yeah, it's just they're annihilating it from green to red to blue to dead. Did that rhyme? Green, red, blue, dead? Yeah, totally rhymed. Awesome. More of an air force on that left side. The never miss, so 203. That'll add some nice damage there. Wave 78 on the left, round 86 on the right. More monkey villages, stealth detection. That's going to benefit that air force as well. Pretty soon I would expect on the right side that monkey village near all of the banana factories to get its upgrade. I'm pretty confident. Actually, will we see the final? Will we see 520 out of that? Maybe not. I don't think the final tiered structure gets lumped into the actual monkey village. We'll have to see. Stay tuned on that right side. Yeah, those freezy monkeys are just killing it. Green meanie on the left side. Let's see how this pans out. It doesn't. Spoiler alert, it didn't. I'm always impressed with how well the druids operate. Like that whole what, 5 druids with Pop Lust, Open Greenfoot, and a detection thing coming out of the Monkey Village is a ridiculous amount of damage. Absolutely. Yeah, just watch it on the left side. Yep, that just, all that got shredded. So I'm still curious as to how these teams are going to deal with DDTs. Because that's a lot of speed and a lot of damage it can take, and that could very quickly get out of hand. Also, I forgot to mention 2 snipers on the left side and a monkey village. I did not notice when those popped up. I believe that's Blue Ocean Gacha's territory, so I didn't see the prompt for it. On the right side, still seeing economics. Oh, starting to see a tack launcher in the upper right. Tack factory, tack launcher, I don't know. Whatever. Tax. More tax are happening. The tax are a nice insurance policy, but in my opinion, it's a little dodgy to fully rely on them and be like, this is all I need, more tax. And we've seen that in earlier tournaments, that whenever players just non-stop build tack launchers or tack throwers or whatever, they're kind of given the indication like, oh crap, I don't know what to do here. Let's just see if something will work. Totally understandable. Like, that makes a lot of sense. It just doesn't work. Need something much, much heavier. Oh, but that's okay. 204. That's a Spectre gunship. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. On that left side. Right side, now money's just flowing like wine. Flowing like a river. Wave 85 on the left, wave 91 on the right. Oh, we have the Druid Wrath, whatever. The 205 Druid. Which I think is what? How does that one work? Depending on how many balloons are on the field. On the right side, there's not much to actually commentate on because not much has been getting passed. If anything, CreaperKiler and Cow are still on 128 lives like they were 50 rounds ago, 50 waves ago, whatever. Oh, a little bit got loose, but there's a lot of tax. There's a lot of tax to deal with. Things are looking really good for both parties. The only thing I can think of that would really mess this up is a disconnect or a game crash or something. That might be like the only thing I could really think of that would make this not work for, I don't know, how long can we guess? 160, 180, 200 rounds? There's a lot of stuff to do still. A lot of room, a lot of everything. Chinook on the left. Chinook is another way to get a little bit of cash and lives. Also, fully leveled up Chinook, I believe you'll be able to pick up monkeys and reposition them. Which might be pretty important. I'm not really honestly too sure. I haven't seen a lot of strats where that's used a lot. The right side, just freezy. Oh, a little bit got loose, Not a problem. There's actually enough stuff down there at the bottom middle on the right side. Not really an issue. That was a little scary, though. When a lot of stuff gets loose like that, yeah. Need a bit more DPS. Either that's going to mean more snipers, which is how I would play it personally, because they can hit everything. So that's always a safe bet. But we're just going to have to see how that goes. Left side, just tons more economy. I'd love to see more leveled up economic structures out of blue, but get money where you can get it. I understand. Yeah, both teams have their own different unique strategies on how to handle this threat. Which is exactly what I like. I think a tournament would be incredibly boring if both teams were like, all snipers. And then like that was it. A little bit of bleed through on that right side. Nothing that costs lives, but a little bit of bleed through from the main defense. but I'm pretty confident CreaperKiler and Cow have this handled. You'll also notice that PyroMusical and Bloons and Gacha are starting to gain lives. They're at 115 now. They were not at 115 a minute ago, and you can thank the Chinook for that. I believe there's a Druid upgrade that generates lives. There's also the 005 out of the Banana Farm, the Monkey Wall Street, that'll generate lives. I think there's another way to generate lives, but I can't think of it right now. Yeah, I can't think of it right now. The snipers drop cash, not lives. Wave 96 on the left, wave 97 on the right. It has matched back up. So I'm always flabbergasted when it happens like this. Like, the match just keeps playing. There's like a 10 or a 15 wave difference between the two teams, and then it just matches back up, right? That'll happen because the earlier waves are a lot faster. So it's easy to catch up in the early game. Like under 100, it's easier to catch up. But some of these other ones are going to be a bit more tricky. So I see more snipers. I see a bit more aircraft on the left side. I see another mortar on that left side. Pretty darn impressive. On the right side, I don't think I see any new stuff. It is really difficult to tell. It's really difficult to tell. There's such a heavy density of units in that top middle bit on the right side. It's just really hard to see. But that's A-okay. They're playing it right. Wave 100 is going to be an excellent indicator of how the rest of this match goes. Multiples of 20 are usually really good check marks, starting at 40 because that's when the first Moab arrives. So 40, 60, 80, 100. These are really good spots if you take a look and you see, well, how did they perform on Wave 100? Gives you a really good indication of how the rest of the match is going to go, right? If you're having a really hard time with 100 and you're not able to throw down a ton of extra cash to make it swim, then that could be a real issue. You're not cranking out the DPS like you should. Oh, did I see, nope, I thought I almost saw a thing get cleaned out. $98 on both sides. $99 on that left side. We're about to see 99 on the right, and here's 100 on the left. We're gonna see a big purple guy. I've had so many people tell me the names. I really appreciate it, but I think I'm too dimly lit. How about that? Breaks down to green minis, breaks down to reds, breaks down to blues. Very well done. Very well done on the left side. Now we're about to see 100 on the right. And there, boom, Monkeyopolis on the right. All of the production facilities came together as a single entity. And now that frees up a little bit of room. Okay, so here's the purple mini on the right. Nothing else to say, really? Poof. The DDTs are what I'm really looking forward to. Bunch of super monkeys on the left. What we're going to see with the super monkeys is we're going to see the Sun Temple. Yeah, the Sun Temple. What's going to happen with that is all the monkeys are actually going to be turned into the Sun Temple. And based on how much money has been spent for every type, that shows what abilities the Sun Temple will have. If I understand that correctly. I like to think I do. So yeah, on the left side we're going to see a military, a magic, a basic, and a support all get built up. and then turned into the tower. So this is kind of where we're hitting that almost beginning of the end game, is when we start seeing towers. But they cost a lot of money. That's a lot of investment, but it pays. It pays off very well. Right side, CreaperKiler and Cow are handling very nicely. They upgraded their Monkeyopolis, and then they're now building way more economy. Yep, that's a lot of cash. Once you hit Monkeyopolis level, you're cranking out a lot of coin. Round 104 on the left, 103 on the right. I've been using the round word and wave word a little interchangeably. It's just old school, really. Back in the early ages of tower defense games, they were called waves. So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Bloons Tower Defense calls them rounds. It's totally fine. What doesn't help is that's also the terminology I've been using for the tournament to represent individual matchups against players. But it's fine. Very clean attack on that left side. Very well done. Oh, right side, a little bit of bleed through here. The helicopters do an amazing job suppressing. Just keep everything at bay, especially with the pusher. Oh, ceramic DDTs on the left. How's this gonna go? That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Oh, game over. Oof. That's round 106. 106. Okay. So now, on the right side for CreaperKiler and Cow, we need to see them get past 106. Man, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay. Still waiting on 104. 104 on the right. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe a little bit of an intermission there. Just totally fine. Seeing a little bit of revamp, yeah. I want to see... So, what's going to happen now is CreaperKiler and Cow have to get past 106. If they do get past 106, they win this matchup against PyroMusical and Blue Ocean Gacha, and they'll move on to the next round. No, next match. There we go. Next tier, next bracket. Oh my god. I don't do sports. I don't know all the terms. So yeah, if they get past 106, so we need their number to say 107, which signifies they beat 106. Or if they falter now or at 106, I wonder if that would be a tie? We haven't had a tie on the same thing. So that would be really curious. Here's 106. I'm nibbling at my fingernails here. I think they just beat 106. I need that ticker to literally say 107, and that's it. Oh man, so nervous. I'm very confident they beat it though. It looks like. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And there we go. Cool. There's the proof I needed. That's round 107. So that means CreaperKiler and Cow will be moving on to the next match. PyroMusical, Blue Ocean Gacha, excellent work, excellent struggle. They put in the effort, absolutely. But it just didn't work out. So awesome. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.